What up? It's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios. It's What the Fuck Wednesday. And of course, this wouldn't be What the Fuck Wednesday without technical fucking issues as usual. So I'm hoping that I'm coming in clear. I'm looking kind of weird here with the sheet, and I'm looking kind of blurry. I don't know if my camera can be cleaned up or anything. So what's up, everybody, on this shitty fucking day? We got fucking bridges fucking magically falling down. We got Diddy and his titties all over the TV, and we got a bunch of comedians on the whole dais here tonight. So before we get any further, let me introduce our guest today. We got all the way from the polar regions of Canada, Dino the Genetic Marvel, our foreign correspondent.
Hello, how are you?
Stricken Z Wiener.
I bet you do. Yeah.
So you guys are still under the blanket of the snow, man?
No, it's actually warmed up to around like 8-9 degrees. But it's kind of going down and up, but like it's mostly just melted away now. We had some rain, so it's okay. Yeah, I'm sure something else will happen. It's fucking Canada. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you'll get some kind of fire or some kind of smog. Or
I came to Cleveland and it snowed. I went back and snow came with me, and I'm like, Jesus fuck.
All right. Also, we got a couple local comedians. We got Dan D.D. Smith, our resident handicapped person.
What's up? What's up?
And our resident recovering dope addict, we got Bubba James, the king
of the trailer park.
Dude,
We're
keep
back.
your bitches there because I keep stacking them out there.
If y'all wonder where Dan keeps getting his old ladies, it's Bubba James.
Motherfucker, let me I'm telling you, I'm coming.
And on the 2s and 3s in the house, we got motherfucking Greg.
What up, y'all?
Greg.
What up, Greg?
What's
What
happening?
up, Greg?
What up, y'all?
It's just fucking Greg. So how y'all guys doing?
Living the dream. We were there last night. You saw that.
You guys ready for Zombie Day?
Sure.
What's Zombie Day?
Yeah.
Easter.
What is Zombie Day?
Easter.
Oh, when Black Jesus comes back.
Of all the made-up holidays, like, let's calm down. Zombie Day, Jesus.
When
The
Black Jesus
nigga
comes back.
died. The nigga came back to life. The nigga was walking around. Sounds like a fucking zombie to me.
Jesus is up
I
there.
believe
like,
it's sand and word.
What?
Let's get that right, okay? It's, you know what? Realistically, I still don't understand what's with the bunny. It's just confusing.
Right, that's never made no sense to me either.
The rabbit is a sign of fertility, and it's actually from the pagan worship of Inanna or Ishtar,
Right.
who were actually, if you trace them all the way back, was one of the sisters of the Anunnaki who created us.
Coming from the man with the sheep hair behind him.
I mean, listen. I'm
So
not
wait,
saying
Jesus-
you're wrong. I'm just saying that's a lot of made-up shit in one sentence. I'm just
Jesus came to life on Easter?
No,
Came back.
Jesus
He was
came back to life.
resurrected.
so.
Oh, he dark skinned for sure. He dark
On-
skinned for
I
sure.
told
Oh, totally dark skin.
They
So
murked that motherfucker. He came back next week.
he wasn't light-skinned enough.
How many
So-
days? How many days though?
3 days.
Of course
Machiavelli, he
rested for 3 days.
Machiavelli that shit.
Of course he rested for 3 days.
I mean,
He had-
realistically, he was just tired. He was
Sorry,
tired of women
Mexican.
talking. He was tired of women talking. He's like, I need a break. Kill me. I'll be back in 3 days. Cool. Just went out, saw some strippers.
Tú que siesta.
He was in hibernation.
I mean,
Pimp
That,
Nate.
it's something similar. Something similar. But that nigga was dead.
he was definitely high.
They pulled him off the tee and they
The
stuck him in a hole in the
original
wall
Chris
and
Angel.
covered the hole up with a rock.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's a real thing. That is the story. So
So how about y'all see that Putin like released all these pictures and all these documents and religious shit about how all the
titties,
fucking
titties.
people were black.
About who? What?
Greg, mute me for a second. I'll be right back.
All the like there's a bunch of paintings and a bunch of different artifacts from like medieval days and beforehand, and they depict all these religious figures, but they're all black. You know how if you look at your Bible right now, Bubba James, Jesus is white.
What you talking about my mama for?
Okay, but that's the whole thing. Is there are no white people in the Bible. Let's just start there, right? No white people.
Well, yeah, there were. That's what a lot of people fuck up, and that's what a lot of people fuck up about the
Ooh.
black folks too. Like, cause who didn't know that the black folks like I don't know what Putin was trying to prove or whatever. Like, oh yeah, Jesus' brother was black. Oh, so was Jesus, dumbass. They were born in Africa. If that shit even happened, but David now, but if you go along the lines of like a lot of the black folks now are talking about how this proves that the black folks were like the lost Israelites or whatever, or the lost clan of the Jews or whatever, some shit like that. Well, that comes from the book of Abraham.
Yeah.
And if you look in the book of Abraham, and if you want to follow that story about it, because black folks are in there, and black folks do play a part in there, but also it says that the reason why we have black folks is because the angels that didn't want to fight on the side of God, nor wanted to fight on the side of the devil, the ones that were kind of neutral, got punished with black skin.
Yo, you know
That's a little much.
the whole time.
That's in the base, in the book of Abraham. Look it up. Look it up.
Listen. Let's.
That's Jehovah Witnesses believe in that shit.
Y'all
No, no.
notice Dan just left.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Hey, who here has been a Jehovah's Witness?
Who
It's
here
not
is fuck
true.
that Jehovah's Witness?
How you gonna be a Jehovah's Witness and you still got weight to you?
Then you're not. If you're fucking a Jehovah's Witness, you're not. Let's just start there.
I have.
I'm a Jehovah's Witness. I've been there once or twice. You know they give you $10,000 to knock on doors. Yeah, none of that's true. None of
No,
it.
none of that is true.
So you never went door to door? You weren't like a door to
I've been
door
door to door.
Jesus
Yeah, yeah.
salesman?
I was.
Dan, you're unmuted.
Keep Dan on mute. We don't want to listen to him.
It's just his
Dino was
kids
a
yelling.
door-to-door Jesus
His
salesman.
kids are yelling in the back, Jesus wasn't black. Like, Dan, mute yourself.
Oh, like, do you guys remember? You remember in the Ten Commandments when they're during the Exodus from Egypt? There, one little girl is like, "Look, Father, the Nubians," and it's all a bunch of black people, and you're just like, I mean, that's the story that was told. Whether they were cursed or that's a little much. That's
So the first
that's
thing
it.
they were
It's in
called
the-
was
dude.
an N-word.
I started while going down a rabbit hole in the beginning of the week on the Jehovah Witness religion, and the
Oh,
difference
really?
between the Jehovah Witnesses and the Mormons and all that shit. And that
Amazing.
Jehovah Witnesses. I mean, I thought the Quran got some comic book story. The
Hey.
Bible got some comic book story.
Hey,
The
can you
Book
tell
of
me?
Mormon.
Read
The
it.
Book of Mormon got some fucked up, but the Book of Latter-day Saints, the ones that the
Yeah.
Jehovah Witnesses fucking go from, and the
No, they don't.
Watchtower.
No, they
Oh
don't.
my God!
Number one, the Book of Latter-day Saints is for Mormons, so let's figure
It's
that
all
out.
the same. It's all the
No,
same.
it's
It's just
not.
got a couple different people. You guys are white Muslims.
Nope.
Yeah.
Also not true. Oh, no, let's be very clear. I am no longer Jehovah's Witness. I have not been for over 20 years. So
This is so
they do
close
not
to
follow
being
the Book of
big
Mormon.
CNN.
Anyone who tells you that is just stupid. Just to be very
Isn't it
clear.
the book of
Because then they
Jehovah?
would, hey, the Book of Latter-day Saints is for Mormons. Why would another religion follow that book?
Why do all the religions follow the
Y'all
Bible?
fighting over religion and you're both atheists?
I'm not an atheist.
No, I believe in Sumerian text.
And what?
Sumerian text. The
Listen,
oldest writing. God
Sumerian
damn,
text.
the
Sumerian
oldest writing in the world.
speak English, you foreign piece of shit. How about that?
Yes,
You're
yes.
the motherfucker in another country.
It took me 3 fucking times to understand you,
Yeah.
so I could repeat it.
We still have an English king, sir. Suck it.
You're looking at him.
That's one white ass king right there.
You're
All right,
welcome.
so long story short, Bubba, the oldest writing in the world are the Sumerian texts. They're the oldest writing. They're in stone. There's nothing older than them writing. There's nothing. I mean, there's nothing on this planet
So you
that
got
are
the
older
rough
than this
draft.
writing. Huh?
So you got the rough draft.
No, I don't have it. It's in the British Museum.
Bro, you can't read Sumerian. Let's calm down.
No. Megan heard him.
So, the Sumerian text tells us that we were not created. There was no Jesus. There was no, this whole Adam and Eve. All that, all the stories from the Bible are pretty much ripped off from the Sumerian text, and every other holy book were ripped off from the Sumerian text. And it states that Enki and Lil and Inanna were the 3 people who fucking created us. We were created as a slave race to mine monatomic gold from the earth to help fix the Nibiru's atmosphere. I mean,
Is that
that's
a
the
Puerto Rican thing?
short of it. There's a long ass fucking story of it. Look up the fucking Sumerian text or the Book of Enki.
I'm
But,
still learning to read that shit.
I feel like that's a Puerto Rican thing. I don't know if it's real.
Level 9.
No,
It may be
that
made
is
up.
against everything any Puerto Rican would ever say. My mama thinks I'm the most blasphemous motherfucker there is in the world.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
He's from the planet of poo poo and doo doo. Says.
The problem is this, okay? Is all of these stories are not provable. Let's start there, right? It's of an opinion what makes the most sense, and where that's how religion people are like, oh, I'm the most comfortable with this, right? The reason
Well, the
being
thing is, the Sumerian text, though, is a lot of it isn't religious. Most of it isn't religious. It isn't, let me worship this person, let me worship that person. It's, they created us. There's other entities here that we have to go out into the fields and mine this shit and bring it back. And we're not allowed to mate with the Anunnaki.
so
Y'all are
why
talking
aren't we still doing that?
right now? I got no idea what y'all talking about.
It's like you took a hit from the horn. That's what he does to you. He's
I don't
like,
do
here,
that.
try this
I don't
horn.
do that.
You're missing out.
That's stuff ever came to God.
I don't know. I did 7 grams of mushrooms yesterday. It was awesome. Me and God, we're good.
Yeah, 7 grams of mushrooms. It was awesome.
You and
We-
God
we-
are
we-
good.
we
You
close.
hopped on a podcast with Marco.
Hey, Jesus
and
hung
God
out with
are not on the
prostitutes.
same
What are you gonna
page.
do? Look, Jesus hung out with prostitutes. I'm a good person. I'm just trying to help everybody else here. Okay.
Why are you
Like a
name-dropping Jesus
sacrificial
like
lamb.
that? You just snitched on your mans.
Jesus said on
Word.
himself. Mary Magdalene was a hoe. He was washing that bitch feet.
Yeah.
He was a simp.
He was.
I don't
a
know if
simp.
he was a
Wait a
simp.
minute. Didn't bitches wash his feet with their hair?
Yeah.
One time.
Why'd you say yeah like that? Like he's like yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
Because Marco gets everything. He's
He-
like,
he-
no,
he
it's small, the
fools
Book of Mormon. Why would they do that? That doesn't make sense. I'm telling you, for the amount of times that he's come up with actual knowledge, some of the dog shit he actually spouts are going, no, that doesn't. Just stop for a second and think about it. That's not true. I was there.
Were you?
Okay. I was there when the Sumerian rocks were hit, baby. Hence my name says comedian/wizard. I am forever. No,
I don't know. We didn't start talking about horoscopes on here.
but are you all
Yeah,
fire
he's
signs
vegan.
on this show? I don't know what a fire sign is, Megan.
Yeah, see, you're adding a religion.
Yes, to a point.
Hey,
Where you
Stinky
at,
Sanchez?
Jordan?
Jordan. I ain't gonna say shit.
Why is he putting
got
up the shocker? What is that? Stinky
I think
Sanchez over there.
You're just mad because it's black hand emojis. Calm down.
No, that's peace.
It's more racist.
That is the
I think.
Jesus.
Fuck y'all.
That is the Jesus emoji.
Is
That
it
was a
is
black
it
bunny.
black or was it covered in poop? I don't know. You never know.
All right, so I'm guessing those are the fire signs.
Referenced his skin color to shit.
Marco, yeah, I'm.
And you're talking about black Jesus and that you and Jesus are cool, dog. And then you're on a podcast with Marco. These are not lining up, okay?
Bubba's birthday was just in December. I think he's a
No,
Capricorn.
it's January. We have the same birthday, dick.
Yeah, say what's
we
up.
don't have this. Oh, do we have the same exact
January
birthday?
12th.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we
January
got the same
12th, like
Yeah.
a heathen.
birthday. Mhm.
All right,
I've been called
so
worse.
Dino, getting back to what you were saying.
What did I say?
Fiend report, y'all.
This,
Don't
this-
worry. Don't worry about it. It'll probably get reported by somebody else.
Yeah, like give it 5 minutes.
I reported it when we started.
Like a good Christian. That's fine.
Yeah. Only good deed I've
so,
done today.
so Dino, all
Hello.
right. So,
Yes.
so I want to show you the comparison that I make here.
The
Okay.
18th.
So we take the fucking what was his name, John Smith.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his name, I'm pretty sure.
That
That's
guy's
real
a fucking
cracker.
weirdo. Yeah.
We're
That's
gonna
a real
take John
cracker,
Smith and we're gonna take Mohammed. Now,
That's not.
both of them, John Smith was a fucking shady individual. His
Yeah.
whole background was
Quit
shady.
talking about
He
my
was a
family like
swindler.
that, dog.
Hey.
Muhammad was a shady individual. He was
Okay.
a swindler.
Yeah.
Muhammad got banished out to the desert from his tribe. John Smith got banished to the mountain from
Right.
his village.
Yes.
Muhammad damn near died from starvation and then saw Allah. John Smith damn near died of starvation and looked and found some magical rocks that he could only read inside of a hat with another fucking rock.
This is South Park. Wait a minute.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
still with
exactly
you.
what it is.
I've seen this. I know your religion.
It's exactly what it is. So you're gonna tell me that these aren't the same? The only difference is skin color and litter box.
when does John
So,
Smith tie
that
into
is-
Dan
hey,
Smith?
That is Mormons and Muslims. Still has no comparison to Jehovah's Witnesses. So
We're all
What?
white.
That's Jehovah's Witness. John
No, it's
Smith
not.
is a Jehovah's Witness, ain't it?
no, it's not.
Oh
You
no, or was the
dipshit.
Jehovah's Witness the Moroni guy?
John Smith was a
You're
fucking
fucking
joker.
retarded.
Good Lord.
Mormon. John Smith was Mormons. It's the
So who was
sense.
then who was Moroni?
The fuck do I know?
It's part
That's
of
a
your
Bobby Brown
religion.
song. That's a Bobby Brown song.
Oh my god.
She's my
Is it because he can't
only
speak English
love.
from Puerto Rico? Is that why he's fucking retarded?
Again, you are the one in another country.
Oh.
Yes, and I speak the King's English, you dirty bastard.
Yeah, and did we take the America from the king with some fucking tea?
Bro, I'm setting a start
Yeah,
in
you got
1812 on your
Arizona
ass
written
right
across
now.
your head.
I'll come
You
down
can't
there
say
and
shit
burn
to
your house
America.
to the ground. Okay?
All right, then I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Why the fuck are there still flat earthers when that was clearly misproven in like the 1600s?
Dog, don't you talk shit about flat Earth, all right? Don't you fucking start.
Your
on
mother
flat Earth.
dropped
You
the
leave
line.
flat Earth out of this.
Now, if I hear any of y'all motherfuckers talk about hollow earth, I'm out of this bitch.
Well,
I got it.
if you look on a map of the world of the earth, look where the North Pole is supposed to be. There ain't no land.
Yeah,
Look it up.
and
Sorry, so say that again. I thought you said it in
It's
Puerto Rico.
ice.
What was that?
it's
Sorry.
ice.
I said, pendejo, cállate la boca.
Se habla español. Nos vayamos con Dios, muchachos. No, what?
No,
What
no, you're speaking the Chapo's Spanish. That's what you're speaking.
Be honest, that's
Oh
the
my
best kind.
God.
But anyways, what did you say? On old maps, there's ice all around the edge.
There's
No,
ice on,
the way we were
north
brought up
and
and on
south.
every map that I've ever remembered, when they show Alaska and the
Yeah.
North Pole, the Arctic,
Yeah.
that there is land there. There is at least ice there. Well,
There's
now
ice there.
we are being told that there has never been land there, that it's always been water, that the actual North Pole is
Nah.
underwater.
So
The problem with that whole thing is I
That's what they
remember
taught us in
I'm
school.
sorry. Hold on.
research on
Hold
the
on.
flat Earth.
You're
That-
telling me
They
That
taught us
there's
that in
water
school.
around this bitch.
Is
Yeah.
the North Pole and South Pole, neither one are warm enough
Straight the fuck
to
up. Hold on.
sustain land.
Napoleon in the house. Let's go.
What the? Wait a minute. What the
pirate?
fuck did you just say, Dan?
It's too cold. It'll have land or whatever, but it's ice. It's ice. On the Antarctic
No. So there
and
is
Arctic are both ice.
Antarctica has land. It is a continent.
Yes.
Now, the Arctic is supposed to be. So I remember it showing that it's all covered in ice.
Right.
Yes.
I don't remember them saying either way when I was young. I think that, but that new now they're like, no, it's ice. There is no land. It's just one giant ice thing. But I'm like,
no, now they're saying that it ain't even ice. That like there was never ice there. Like if you look up the North Pole, it's just supposed to be it's water, which is bullshit. Because
Well, how
I remember,
come we
like
have-
I said, when I was doing research on the flat Earth shit, there was a guy who went to the North Pole and he was tracking where the sun was at different times.
Yeah.
And how the fuck was he at the North Pole tracking the sun if there's no North Pole?
yeah, no.
I ain't even gonna lie. I had a picture of Sid the Sloth behind me, and that bitch gone. I don't know what. I ain't even talking about Sid the Sloth. I'm talking about Sloth from the Goonies. Like I was about to sail out with this hoe, and
I mean, the hat
it
works.
won't work, man. I'm so disappointed. I popped my hat on for nothing.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh, One-Eyed Willie.
So now they're
Captain
just
Jack
saying
Sparrow.
it's just water and there's no ice, there's no nothing. That's what they're saying.
That's supposedly now. But dude, there's been a lot of weird Mandela effects lately, and it's just like here. I don't know about over in Canada, but we all know we're all of the age except Bubba. Y'all remember Vicks, like the Vicks Vapor Rub?
Yeah.
Okay, you put it under your nose. You stick it maybe under your neck or on your
Rub it on
chest.
Counterclockwise so it doesn't mat the hair.
If you got a ghetto mama, she puts it in your throat directly.
My mom loves me, so I don't know about that. But
I mean, we even had, remember the Vicks humidifiers?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at a box of Vicks right now. No putting under any, don't look under, or it says toxic. Don't put on mucous membranes. Do not rub on chest. Do not inhale vapors. Do not ingest.
Oh,
The only thing you're supposed to do is put it on your feet.
What?
Where the hell did you read that?
My son wasn't feeling good. I bought him a box, and he's like, he messaged me. He's like, Dad, when did Vicks become toxic?
What the fuck?
I'm like, no, Vicks ain't toxic.
I have heard to put it on your feet that does help.
Right.
There are a few things like that. Like there's now like a magnesium oil that you can put on your feet that's supposed to be really good. I've been trying it. It's kind of weird, but like I've heard of Vicks being rubbed on your feet, but never not in your nose or not on your throat. Like that's
yeah, you're not supposed to heat it up.
They
which,
still
that's
make
what
tablets.
the humidifier did.
They still make tablets that you stick right into the damn humidifier. Yes,
dude,
I just bought them for my ex's kid.
Shut up, moron! They still make the nose sniffers too.
Fucking moron. Same damn thing. Just okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but it's toxic. That's what I'm saying. When did it go from being the one of the number one home remedies to being toxic all of a sudden?
Well, how is well water drinkable? Or
it's
edible
not,
for that
me.
matter.
You don't want to eat that pussy neither.
I said edible for that fact. Why didn't you tell us about this, Bubba?
I'm so disappointed my green screen stopped working. I don't even know what y'all talking about.
So don't it hurt your feelings when everything's running good and then all of a sudden shit's
I had
bad
a
on
picture
you?
of Sloth. I changed my picture and now I won't even go back to any pictures and I don't even know why I'm wearing this fucking hat now. I feel stupid.
Oh, well, I hate the first time, buddy.
Bro, I just Googled Vicks Vapor Rub, and it's like when placed on the skin, camphor can be absorbed through mucous membranes or broken skin. This can also be toxic. That's why you should never put Vapor Rub in and around your nostrils, especially. I mean, this is the same shit where they're like Q-tips aren't meant for the inside of your ears. I'm like, then why does it feel so good, you sons of bitches? That's the best feel. Have you ever gotten it and you get it just right and you're like,
oh yeah, you're damn near nuts.
It's gonna be a good day. It's a good day. Listen, if you can rub it out right in your ear, then and have a good shit in the morning, you can't have a bad day after that.
Dude, if you could rub it out in your ear.
Oh shit, I'm back.
You got issues.
There you go. Hey, you guys.
Get back.
Oh, chunk.
It's too late now, man. It ruined it ruined everything for me.
It ruined it all.
Okay.
January
So we're talking about
12th.
we're talking about Vicks Vapor Rub, Dan beating his kids, religion, fucking Diddy.
Dude, if I was beating my kid, you'd have a black eye. So shut
I've
up.
been seeing your mute button go on a lot, Dan.
I think he has that fucking little toothless salamander down there, and every time she tries to pop up for air, he's like,
Man,
"Move
what's
camera."
going on under that fucking he's laying back, dude. He's playing with something.
He's getting
wiener
blown by a
problem.
salamander.
All he needs is a pair of tweezers for that. It's fine.
I still have a picture for that. Hold on.
His
Let's see if
wiener?
it works.
I have an app for that.
I have an app for that.
Jesus
But I don't have this
Christ.
downloaded, so I gotta cut my picture out because I'm whack and I've refused to pay $1 because that's how I do, you know.
Oh, geez.
Let's
So, Dino, you having any bridge problems up that way?
No, but so you guys know about France, right?
What
I know
about
there's a
France?
country called
So
France.
the city of Paris is currently like surrounded by farmers, and they're like hosing shit down with shit.
Yeah,
Like there's a
I've-
whole
I've-
thing. So, and it's not on any social media; it gets blocked immediately. So in the same sense, like people up here, we're ramping up for an election later this year, I believe, and
oh no.
people are basically losing their shit because like Trudeau is using as much power as possible to do as much damage as possible is the way it seems. I'm sure his intents are great, but he may be functionally retarded. I'm not sure. It's very confusing.
Sounds like a North
Dude,
American thing.
When you got the fucking chicks from Germany telling you to get the fuck out the building, you got an issue.
I mean, right?
Dude, when I watch that, I mean, they don't want him in parliament at all. Like, they don't want him in any of them. You know, when he goes out and sees the other fucking little snooty folks that you people think are better than everybody, get to wear the wigs and all that shit. You know, they don't want his faggoty ass in there at all.
Like, bro, I am better than everyone, and I wouldn't act like that. Like, that's ridiculous. It's just,
Yeah, that'd be crazy, dude.
I mean, listen, I look down on everybody with free healthcare, and I'm like, still, I wouldn't act that crazy. But he has lost his lunch. Like, he's just crazy.
I think you thought Biden was going to throw him some kind of lifeline. And now they see Biden's taking a fucking dump. And now Trudeau is just gone.
Bro,
I bet you he with Diddy right now.
you know
Diddy
what the
fucking
Diddy did it.
Diddy is fucking Trudeau right now, somewhere in the French Alps.
Diddy titties?
I mean,
Diddy
listen,
titties.
the
Yeah, that's what
hilarious
they say.
part is the one thing that we can always see is that liberals and or Democrats, whatever they're called, they have no spine to back up their own people. Like they will just cut you and that's it. You're on your own. They don't give a shit. Like the one thing that I respect about Republicans and conservatives up here is they're like, listen, they go down with the ship, which I'm like, listen, it's not the greatest plan, but at least you have your own honor and the respect of the people are like, yeah, you know what? We lose as a team. It's fine. But these guys are like, oh yeah, this guy's boom, cut him off. And you're like, I mean, all of a sudden you're on your own. How are you gonna live like that?
I'm talking about my family right now.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm not fishing in the trailer park anymore.
What were you
That's
fishing for?
lies. That's such lies. You know, I caught his ass down there the other day.
Yeah,
I got me a
yeah.
salamander one time.
I seen you dumping out somebody's gray water. I don't want to hear it.
Gross.
So what's up with the UFO behind you, Marco?
That's the guy Mexicans were deporting them.
I mean, why not?
That's how they're getting them across the border.
There's a very specific type of alien that you like in your country, and that's the way you want to have it.
Exactly.
It looks like it
ain't
just
these ones.
delivered Marco.
Did what?
Just dropped him off.
Yeah, just dropped him off.
That's phone home and say that's
You know
my
what's fucked
Uber.
up? I haven't heard Greg say a thing this whole time.
You haven't heard what?
I haven't heard Greg say a thing this whole time.
I usually don't.
He knows better.
I get canceled.
So we had a bridge that got. What have you heard in another country about our bridge that got taken out?
Well, you know me. I love a good conspiracy theory because shenanigans, right? But so first I saw the video and people were like, "Oh my god, these poor people," which I was like, "Wow, that really sucks." Because apparently, 22 cars went in. 11 people are still missing, I think.
Yep.
I watched it. I'm like, did he ram it? I'm like, I don't understand what happened because like
I didn't even.
he
see
literally went right up and then was like, bloop, and just hit it. And I was like, and then they're like, "Oh, it lost power." I'm like, that's not how boats lose power. And at that size, they don't do that. They don't accidentally run it. Like it's not right.
Did he just
And
like tap it and it crumbled?
No, dude.
didn't look like a tap. It looked like
But
the part that like the part that's sticking out, like he adjusted, directed, and then ramming speed.
So
And you're
it was
like,
like
wait a second,
SpongeBob when he
minute.
was backing up.
Hold on.
Uh,
All right. So
3 seconds, I'll never get back again.
I mean,
this is what we got. What I caught this way first when it first happened.
Yeah.
What first happened, what everybody saw on the news, was Trump fucking the Trump trial and his bond getting reduced.
oh,
So while everybody was paying attention to that, this boat was smacking the fucking bridge.
Yeah.
So now they're saying that this was an accident. First it was a power outage in the fucking boat. Then they don't know what would happen. Somebody lost control. So if you look into a little bit of the history of that boat was built in South Korea. It went from South Korea. It was ran by Indian folks. Not slot. Now, it was leased out from the Indian folks by some company called Synergy International, which nobody knows who owns that. Pretty much guess.
hilariously, your camera and sound have gone to shit
It's always
every
something.
time. It's
Every time he's on
man.
to
every
something.
time, bro. I don't
Am I
know
back
what you
yet?
did. Tell me you fucked somebody at the NSA at some point, or like you jizzed in their coffee because they hate you. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
It's because he's right.
I mean, there's a good chance to that, but also, what the hell?
Am I back now?
You
Yeah,
are.
Yes.
for
I
now.
noticed as soon as I started saying Synergy, that little fucking thing came up on my screen. So, but anyways, this company owns the boat. So if you go back in the history of the people who are running the boat, they had a whole new crew. They had this wasn't the normal crew that was on it because the boat's name is the Dolly or something like that. DALI. They put a new crew on there, but the crew was from the old crew, or the crew was actually the old crew that smashed that same boat up in Germany in 2016.
What?
Yeah, they were pulling out of some kind of one of their loading, whatever the fuck, and they smacked the side, and it was operator error. It was like they made it sound like dude just didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Same boat. So now this could either be Asians attacking or somebody doing an insurance job like they did the Titanic.
Mm.
Also, too, hey, one thing too, you know the Suez Canal obstruction?
Yeah.
That was also in March.
Well, that's the Suez Canal thing is with the Jews and the Palestinians.
Yeah.
And I was all for
'cause
that.
they don't affect the rest of the world.
Well, no, see, I was all for that conspiracy theory because that made the most sense. Why would this war just spark up out of nowhere? Because you want the people gone. You want to make the canal bigger.
Shenanigans.
When that idiot came out and said that it was over the two heifers, you're killing babies over two heifers, and they ain't even they're American heifers. Nah, fuck you guys. Fuck you. I hope the Jews blow your whole fucking country to shit.
I mean, it's not for lack of trying. Let's be honest.
You know, all they had to say was it was about money. All right, fine. America's always been about money. We want a new canal. Okay, America. Hey, we're dickheads. We wanted the new fucking swimming pool. But no, these damn idiots come out here and talk about heifers.
Bro. Also, just to talk about our previous point, I sent Greg some pictures on the Google. There's for when should you not use vapor rubs, and it says in and around your nostrils not to use. However, further down from the Mayo Clinic, It says, where do you put Vicks for a stuffy nose? It says, if you have a stuffy nose, using Vicks Vapor Rub may make you feel as though you can breathe better. However, it does not relieve nasal congestion. That doesn't make sense. You can apply VVR to the chest and throat area in a thick layer. That's from the Mayo Clinic.
You ever use that shit to jack off with?
Yeah.
No, they'll burn.
No, wouldn't it give you that tingly feeling?
That's like that icy hot shit. You know what I mean? They got
Yeah,
those
bro.
That's like eating a chick out with
Icy
a
hot
whole
is a
cough
total
drop.
different monster.
Icy hot is
Total
much more.
different monster
Now, when
jacking off
you
with
get done
icy hot.
fucking, you know what you got to drink is one of those spiced Coca-Colas.
Oh, Jesus.
For what?
Just cause.
Sadness.
Just cause.
What?
Yeah, no.
Drink a spiced Coca-Cola while you're jacking off.
Iced Coca-Cola.
I haven't tried it. Is it any good?
I haven't either.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I just know.
You just know shenanigans.
I just know. Through the grapevine.
Like Papa Mentos in her pussy.
No, dude, you eat it out with the
I'm
whole
actually
cough drop in your
very
mouth.
intrigued by that now.
Get a
Mentos
whole cough
or
drop.
I
go
just feel
down go down on your chick with a fucking well now I don't know because it might be toxic. But remember the Vicks cough drop?
A whole cough drop. Same thing.
Oh, I'm
Bro,
about to Bill Nye this coochie.
I'm telling you, try it because the chick goes nuts.
Don't let it go to like pouring into the hole or nothing. She fuck
No.
around and get a yeast infection.
Yes.
Then
You
it'd
get a
be
yeast
fucking a
infection
birthday
from
cake.
anything, bro. You'll get a yeast infection from riding on that little pony, that 1 cent pony at the fucking grocery stores and shit. You can
You're
get a yeast
not supposed to go on it naked.
infection. They should make a sign then. Damn.
You should put your
Uh,
section
speaking of
control on it.
STDs, here's one for you, Dino.
Oh, God.
So I came
Buy a
across
leaf.
this while I was
Yeah.
fucking with the damn computer.
All
It
right.
says this says this is now Halle Berry. She did an interview with Jill Biden for menopause and women getting older and shit like that. And the fucking headline says, now this is from People. It says Halle Berry recalls her doctor saying she had the worst case of herpes he'd ever seen, but it was permamenopause.
Man, Halle Berry, why is she going to out herself like that?
I don't think she was trying to out herself. I think the magazine outed her.
Maybe she's a little dumb. I mean, that's a horrible idea. I mean, I don't.
I am looking at the wrong Holly Berry. I am looking at a white woman.
Halle.
How do you?
Holly Berry, Halle Berry.
Hallie. Fucking Jesus Christ.
I don't know how to spell, dickhead. I know it wasn't Halle Berry. Man, you know it.
It is Halle Berry.
He probably wrote Holly.
You can't tell
That's
how
what
I'm
I'm saying.
spelling it with my words, motherfucker.
I
No, he
really
said
kind of
Holly,
want to be.
motherfucker.
I want it to be Holy Berry, and then it just shows up like it's a berry with like a robe and a beard. Like
It's just a coochie.
Or just or the Pope's ass crack with a dingleberry on it.
Yo,
You put up a bunny?
she kind of looks like MIA.
No,
Live
the fuck
fast,
she
die
does
young. You know what
not.
I'm talking about? Paper
First of all, she's old enough to be MIA's grandmama.
she might be.
What does he know about MIA?
Hold on. If you're thinking about MIA and Halle Berry as a one shot grandma and daughter, like, come on. That's a good deal.
Are you trying to
Halle
contract?
Berry?
So I guess this shit called perimenopause is like herpes. So if it's like herpes and it has symptoms of herpes, then that's herpes.
Hold on. Could you imagine Marco being your gynecologist?
Oh, God.
No.
First of all, I couldn't imagine any of these guys needing a gynecologist, let alone it being me.
That would be Marco's gynecologist would be all trans women. All of them. Exclusively. And he grabbed them by the dick and balls and be like, yep, your vagina looks great. Everything's fine down here. And then he'd give a little tap. Little pop up. You feel
You might
that?
want to
Yeah.
put your vagina back here.
Yep, they're still a little firm.
I mean, are they tender? How about if I squeeze them? Ah! Yeah. That seems
He's like, it looks like a turkey gobbler.
So,
it's like an Arby's sandwich down here.
The 57-year-old shared that she learned she was perimenopause after her doctor mistook her symptoms for herpes. That's a big mistake. That's a
really.
big like. No, you're just getting old, bitch. You don't have the bumps. I'm sorry.
She definitely went to see Marco for a doctor or somebody with the same credentials. Probably with less credentials.
It refers to perimenopause refers to the time where the body starts to make its natural transition to menopause, which marks the end of a woman's reproductive years. I'm still trying to figure out how this.
Hold on. Are
is
you
like-
wiki howing a vagina?
What?
Are you wiki howing a vagina?
No, I'm reading the fucking article, you dickhead.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I looked up the
What
article
to
because you
do?
can't read for shit, bro. So it's perimenopause is what it's called, everyone.
What I just said.
You're saying perma-menopause, papa-menopause, all sorts of shit.
Pimple
Okay.
menopause.
Perimenopause. Yeah, pimple menopause. Yeah, perimenopause is what's called P-E-R-I menopause.
Hey, he's not stupid. He just can't read.
I never said he was stupid. I definitely said he can't read. That's for sure.
All right, just making sure. We're on the
She's an Oscar winner. That's how she got herpes.
Okay, so did you read the bottom of it? This is her quote. Now, whatever this perimenopause or whatever the fuck you want to call it, it said, I feel like I have razor blades in my vagina.
How about I read? I run to my gynecologist and I say,
on.
"Oh my God, what's happening?" It was terrible. She recalled teasing that she has no shame sharing her story because it can help other women. He said, "You have the worst case of herpes I've ever seen." I'm like, "Herpes? I don't have herpes." She has herpes. FYI.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
very herpes.
That doctor didn't want to get sued or didn't want his business taken away, so he made up the word perimenopause.
Pimple menopause.
Hey,
like
hilariously,
menopause.
immediately said. So if you keep on going down, it says Barry said
Ew.
she immediately confronted Hunt about it. I guess that's her spouse. However, the couple later both tested negative for the sexually transmitted disease. Wink. I realized after the fact that is a symptom of perimenopause. The actor
And
said,
then a boat hits a bridge.
That
"I
is
mean,
the first time. I'm going to ask my mama if she ever felt like she had razor blades in her pussy.
Why would you ask?
she's your mama.
You
She
went through
probably
menopause.
listen. She's your mama. There's a good chance she had razor blades in her pussy just for defense."
Yeah, she is
I
Latina.
like that for most
I
topics,
mean-
I can have a sign for shit, or like I could get your crabs here, man. Like I've got pictures, I've got the signs, I've got everything. You guys are talking about sailing, let's fucking go, baby. I'm with it. Talking about STDs, let's go, baby. I got them.
Damn it.
Now let me tell you about
Well,
Bear.
Halle Berry's in the market for some herpes.
No, Halle Berry's in the market to sell some herpes.
Deep sea diving.
Well, you need a source, people.
I love how they said she automatically went to her husband. Like she ain't been fucking nobody.
I mean,
Who's she married to?
It
Hold
just said Hunt.
Let me pull up a picture. Who's she married to?
Oh my God.
Husband.
Monster came out
Oh.
before he was born. What didn't it, Marco?
I don't think
She's not
Probably.
even married.
she's not, but she used to be married to a few guys. I guess now she's with someone. Who's she with?
All right. Well, all three of these guys.
I don't know, but he
definitely
looks like a homeless guy if you keep scrolling down.
She got it from Oliver, 100%, bro.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oliver Martinez. That's
Oliver
that's a very
Hunt?
contractor name. Oliver Martinez. That's
He's-
You
Hey,
sure
he was
didn't
the
Oliver
guy-
Hunt?
He was the
Uh-huh.
guy from the movie SWAT. He was the French
I don't know
guy
who that is.
who definitely has herpes. There's no question.
They always
Eric
do.
Is
Bennett,
this-
definitely.
Did
David
you scroll
Justice.
down, Dino?
Yeah.
Is that the dude with the ancient mama bandana on his head and the coat that looks like he got at Goodwill?
Oh,
Hold on, Greg's fact checking.
Let me see here.
Is he?
Yeah, I don't know. Are
He's
you?
just playing with his
No.
wang.
I can't tell any of your descriptions. Those are all
Did you
people I don't know.
Did you hear his grunt? He's like,
All right, do you see the picture of Halle Berry with the big, like, weird flowers around her neck?
Weird flowers.
You're looking at
She has like a white top on. It's just like kind of a headshot, and they got some weird flowers
Like
on
a
the
lei?
dress.
Like a lay?
Oh, I see what you're talking about. I see what
No.
you're talking about. That's a very.
All right, now if you keep scrolling down under there, like maybe down under the next couple of paragraphs, there's another picture. It looked like when you get that fuck boy that don't have no money, but the chick got the money, so he all poo-pooed up behind her at the store.
I mean, I do know that. Yeah.
That's exactly the picture they got.
I don't know. Are you talking? Is this in the People article? No.
Yeah, it's still the People article.
There's 1, 2. Oh yeah, that guy. That is, I don't know. His name is Van Hunt.
That's the dude she went to.
Van Hunt has got herpes now.
Yes, Van Hunt looks like he has more than herpes.
I mean,
I like
he's
all
got
the-
Halle Berry, so you're like, I mean, realistically, if you caught herpes from Halle Berry, you're probably gonna brag
You
about it.
still got herpes from Halle Berry.
I mean, but you got it from Halle Berry, which means you definitely touched her in a godly way. So
Yeah, but so now 10 years down the line, when Halle Berry don't even remember your little shriveled up pimply dick.
oh yeah, because men think 10 years ahead of the game. Are you joking? Every man who's like, I got herpes from Halle Berry, motherfucker.
Okay?
That's top tier. That's grade A herpes. That's how
He
you got it.
thinks ahead with his STDs. You know.
I'm good. I'm good. Herpes Berry is off the list. I don't even want her to be
He
an
said
X-Man no
pygmy.
more.
Listen, don't you say
Herpes
that.
Berry is off the list. I don't want her to be an X-Men no more.
You're a dirty liar.
No, I don't. I don't.
You're a
But
dirty
she's an
liar.
Oscar winner.
I don't give a fuck if she was a fucking Oscar Wiener winner. One
The
bump
frozen
leads to
kind.
two bumps leads to the bumps.
The frozen kind.
Replace her with a Koye from Wakanda.
No, don't replace her. No.
That's much worse.
Every time I see her, like in a movie now, like she's supposed to be storming the X-Men. Every time I see her, I'm like, shut up, bitch, you got herpes.
That's her power, dude. What are you talking about?
Dude,
Nobody-
She's gonna rain the winds of herpes all over you.
Everyone's talking about her X-Men.
I mean, as a wizard, that is definitely a spell. You're like, boom, diarrhea. That's like, boom, herpes. I feel like that's the wizard world we live in right now. So
Yeah, that would be a Gen Z wizard.
Didn't
Yeah.
you literally? Is your title literally comedian and wizard? And you're talking
That's
about?
correct.
You're like,
I would zap people with instant diarrhea on purpose, 100%. If I had a magic wand,
You watched Kick-Ass
Diarrhea.
2. you saw that fucking scene with the stick.
I'm just
So, what's the international community saying about Diddy there, fucking Dino?
Ooh.
apparently he's the devil. Essentially people are like he's worse than Epstein, which I'm like, is he though? He's just as
Don't
bad.
say that, just in case.
Don't say Izzy though. You might end up on there. I
Why
had
would
a-
I'm a married man in Canada.
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
I
I
don't
don't know. I don't know how you guys get down. out there,
ridiculous.
all right?
So, I look at it this way, especially just the interviews that they did with his neighbors. Like, Diddy lived in a really, really, really white neighborhood.
Dude,
Yeah.
really?
Like really white. Like,
Really?
white to the point where there were people coming out and asking the police why their police are there. They said this is a good neighborhood. You could have just knocked on the door. They walked up to the SWAT team and told them this. That's how white this neighborhood is. And now all these people, they said they saw people go in and out of there. There was never any, there was some, music, this and that, but it wasn't nothing out of hand or out of control or nothing.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
you start thinking about, that, and that really don't have, a bearing on what could go on inside the
There
house.
was something going on in that white neighborhood.
But if you think about it, though, they got it. They didn't get it for child trafficking, and that's where everybody is like up in the air. They're trying to associate sex
Wasn't-
trafficking with child trafficking.
Wasn't there a lot of murder?
What?
Oh wait, hold up. Is anyone?
I mean, they're both going to die and then, suddenly appear somewhere else. That's fair. I don't disagree with you, Rob.
Well, so
Me and Marco were talking about that.
Are we
last
talking
night.
about future,
They're
Fucking
both going to come back with
and-
like
or we talking
mustaches
about
and glasses with
rapper?
fake nose. They're going to come back with the glasses and fake nose and be like, "Hello, I am a new person to this country.
'Cause
Don't
we're-
mind me."
If we're talking about Future
Well-
the rapper, Diddy's been inside him.
Yeah, well, but I mean, now me and my dude was talking about this earlier. Now you got to look at it. Did Diddy force himself on anybody? Did he rape anybody? Or did he just put the poisonous fruit in front of somebody and ask them, how hungry are you? Because if you can't blame somebody for putting the fruit in front of you if you fucking ate it. You didn't have to eat it. Nobody said you wasn't going. You have to eat it. I'm gonna put this gun to your head. You gonna eat this apple.
Yeah.
If you either eat the apple and you go places, or you don't eat the apple and you go home.
The apple's a metaphor for booty.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I mean, that's the same thing with the Harvey Weinstein thing. That old man is in jail for nothing. The Weinstein thing, that they got audio recordings of each and every one of these women who accused him of raping them, of the whole relationship thing. He kept records of all that shit. He was taping all them bitches. Chicks are on the phone. Oh, I miss you, Harvey, and I'm sorry that I got mad, and I'm sorry that I said this and that. I just want to be the only one for you.
You talking about Dan Beck?
Who? No, not Schneider. Schneider was a totally different person. And that was another thing. Like, they're doing that Nickelodeon that whole Nickelodeon scandal with that documentary. Schneider didn't force nobody to do anything. He was just a little bit older than them kids that he was fucking around with. And he was the one who was getting the alcohol. He was the one getting the alcohol. He was the one getting the drugs. Everybody saw these kids as these wholesome, all-American kids. And no, they was just hood kids like anybody else. They were partying, they were fucking, and he was a part of it. I mean, honestly, if you got the fuck Ariana Grande, would you not fuck Ariana Grande? Especially not forced?
Mark, are you talking about fucking kids right now, dog?
Bro. No. The answer is no.
How old is Ariana Grande?
She was a child.
Now, but
She's 12.
She's not a child now.
Tense.
Yeah, and now she's an adult. You can make those decisions. But
Yeah,
when
I was a child, I would have fucked her as a child. Does that sound better?
You're defending kid fuckers.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is the way a lot of people are looking at this whole sex trafficking thing is fucked up.
No.
Now, if it's one thing to be consensual, it's another thing to force somebody, and they're not getting the people who are forcing the shit.
There's a reason why there's a law to stop it from children getting involved, right? So
Now in California, look up the laws in California, and that's where most of this shit is happening.
And that's a problem.
That's a big problem.
I agree. So that guy was an adult man taking advantage of children. That's not okay under any circumstances, right? And he's frozen. Damn. There you go. That's how that works.
He's back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
no,
bro.
I don't know. I was 16 years old. I knew damn well if I was fucking me a 25-year-old chick, I was fucking me a 25-year-old chick. I'm just saying.
Right.
She obviously wasn't raping me. Don't even. Let's not go into story time.
She
now.
definitely did, but that's okay.
Definitely did.
No, she did not.
That's why you still shit weird. Okay, Dan? That's why you still
That's why Dan's leg is all fucked up.
I mean, that would explain it. It would explain it.
She hit me with the car.
Okay. Look,
Big Mama put it on Dan.
the fact that little kids were convinced to do shit doesn't make it okay. They were too stupid to know.
Well,
Right.
see, that's the documentary that I watched way before this shit came out. That's why I was like, why is everybody thinking this shit is new shit? Like the one that I seen, it actually had interviews with the girls. It had interviews with the boys that also got fucked around with. And they all said that they were never really forced into doing anything. That they were just put in the position and in the environment where it was like, oh, fuck it, we're going to do it.
I don't, you know what? Look,
And that's coming from the kids' mouth, where now they're adults, but that's coming from their mouths themselves.
Kids are
This is the thing about that though. There are rules that you have to be 21 years old to drink in a bar, right? You can't
Except
go
in
to
Canada.
a bar.
Well, how old you got to be in Canada?
19.
19.
Really?
That's why we went eat salt.
Oh, you got in trouble.
No. Yeah, 19. It's 18 in Montreal or in Quebec.
When did they change it to 19? Because it wasn't an 18.
No, it's
Like-
only
But you can be
18.
6-year-old and tell your parents that you want to be and cut your dick off.
Yeah, how is that all right? I don't get it. Stipulations, they're all fucked up with all that. All of it.
Oh, look, Canadian News done cut Dino off.
I
No,
know.
I'm still here. Just needed to stop my camera for a second.
I
all
think
the
there's
shenanigans.
nudity going on over there.
Only my own.
Got Asian titties just bouncing everywhere.
Did you say ancient titties?
Asian.
No, not ancient, Asian.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Well, then again, Dino is getting up there in age. They may be ancient titties.
Nope. They're still nice and smooth, baby.
Ancient Asian titties.
Oh, good lord.
The fuck.
Just throw them in your pocket. Just throw them nipples in the pocket.
Oh,
Okay.
Dino, you got anything coming up anytime soon?
just a million different shows. I'm building a shit ton of Lego over here. Still trying to figure out where to put it all. It's absolutely taking over my life, but
Don't
I'm
stick
enjoying
it up your
myself.
ass.
You called my sister autistic, Marco?
I mean, yeah.
You called your sister autistic.
Oh, you're right.
I just told her I got good medical.
Yeah, you're right. I did do that.
Yeah, no, just a bunch of shows that are happening on my YouTube channel. Nothing really big. I have I'm probably coming I'm leaving for Florida on Friday to go see my mom. So I'm going to be doing that, and from there I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of live content, maybe some cooking and stuff. I'm going to see if I can get my mom to scream at me from behind the camera. It'll be great. It'll be fun because, you know, there's nothing wrong with my mom. She'd be like, Dino, don't do these things. You're a bad boy. I'm like, yeah, that's true. So it's fine. But yeah, that's generally. And then
I kind of want to catch a ride with him down to Florida just to watch that.
heads in. I'm not driving. I'm flying. That's the advantage of having a rich Asian wife. It's fine, no.
What about
no.
you, Dan? You got anything coming up?
Just a show we're doing on Thursday night, and then probably running next weekend to who knows what the fuck we're gonna end up, truthfully, between now and Wednesday.
Bubba James, what you got going on besides the show we're doing tomorrow night?
April 6th, I got that booking at that Sunday show. I forget what it's called. I think it's Sundays up in Cleveland. And
Yeah, I
he
think I'm
wants,
supposed to be doing. Didn't you say I'm supposed to be doing that shit with you?
Yeah, he said he wants Marco, he wants Dan, he wants Jordan, he wants everybody. And he
Good
last
Lord.
time he said question mark time, so like you get whatever. But you know, we'll see.
Is that another Andrew Bryant show?
No,
No, okay.
this is a JD the Smile Hustler production.
Oh yeah, we just saw JD last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Where at?
He tried to act like he didn't know us for a quick minute. I walked up on him. I was like, "Don't even walk past me without saying hi to me."
That's all right. I didn't know who it was either without his boombox.
But now I got that. I got April 17th. I think I'll be at the Crowbar, and then I think it's April or other way around. April 18th, I'll be up at the Desert Inn. So I got a couple bookings, but besides that, I'm just gonna crack off shows.
That's it. And then I think I got a Cinco de Mayo show coming up. I got a 420 show coming up. I think you might be on one of them shows, Bubba.
I ain't heard the word, so you let me know.
Yeah.
beware.
Then whatever we just hitting. So make sure you check out my page, Bubba's page, Dan's page, and Dino Genetic Marvels. Always check the Upside Down Studios page for new shit coming. Greg just got some titties in the background. Hi, mama.
I said hi.
And
They said hi.
that's our time for the week. Everybody, y'all be safe. Thanks everybody for joining the show. We out.
Later.
Peace.
Good night, y'all.